YouTube. We are leaving the rim area up here, and we are going to go down 82 and check out Fayette Station Road and go see Wolf Falls and Henderson Falls real quick. This is very tight. You cannot do this with trailers, so that's why I had to uncouple. Matter of fact, it's going to be a really tight one just for this truck. There we go. I knew we could do it. So Fayette Station Road was the original road before the Gorge Bridge was put in. So this was how everybody used to go through. And they said it took them like 45 minutes to cross to what now takes them just minutes. Here's another tight turn. This one I'll probably have to back up for again. That's what happens when you drive a limo. And this is one way, and it will bring you up on the other side of the gorge right before the bridge. So then I'll have to cross the bridge to come back to reattach the trailer. Don't be playing Speed Demon on these either, because there's always people hiking and on bicycle and stuff like that. There are two in particular waterfalls on the other side I want to go back and re-photograph: Henderson Falls and Wolf Falls. Get that done, and maybe we can get over to Babcock too before the end of the day. Alright, so now here's the under the bridge stop, which I'm going to keep going, but this puts you underneath the pylons. Helps you appreciate the work these people did, because it shows you how massive this bridge is. Again, this is Fayette Station Road. Another tight turn coming up here, if I remember correctly, but it's been 10 years or so since I've been down this. Getting warm. like that one. You can kind of see the gorge bridge up there. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can kind of see it poking through the trees. Waterfall there. A rock overhang here. I can't imagine back in the day when all this happened and this was put in, how people, you know, yeah, on horse you can understand it, but I can't imagine Model Ts and Model A's trying to do this. And a wide turn. Horse and carriage would have been scary enough. Alright, here we go, another wide turn. Ears are popping, so I know we're getting down there. But we still got a little ways to go. This thing is massive, the height of this bridge. Hoping to be able to get in here to park somewhere, but I'm not sure that's going to happen because I'm going to block people. Oh well, I guess I'm going to block them. So see, we got some rafters coming in. Alrighty, now you can see the height of the bridge and the rapids. And you got some whitewater rafter people coming in. So out of respect, I'm not going to record over here because I got some people for their prom. Alright, we just left the bridge. I just pulled past the boat lock and I realized I didn't turn it back on. So we are on our way up to Henderson Falls. You can see some of the falls right over there. And we will stop at Henderson Falls to get some photos. I'm probably going to walk up to Wolf Falls. to skirt around, and that creek there, we're going to be coming where it goes down the mountain. Now we are almost up underneath the bridge again. School bus having to do what I do to get around the corner. Ooh, we made it. I didn't think we would. Power cables and stuff you see here, some of these are not active, some are, but not all. There's a waterfall coming off the mountain there, not a very big one, but there's a lot of old mine remnants down in here. We are at Henderson Falls, so we are going to step out here and then I'm going to walk over to Wolf Falls. You can hear we're really flowing the water. See if I can recreate my iconic cook shack. This is Henderson Falls, and what you see up over there is Wolf Falls. Switch cameras for a minute. Alright, YouTube. Crossed over part of Henderson Falls there on the bridge. There was a young couple on there taking photos, so I didn't want to record them in their private moments. So here is the underside of the bridge and the other part of Henderson Falls. As you can see, all the way up there, we got falls all up in that direction. And just around the corner here, we got Wolf Falls. So, where I was standing would be back over in here on this ledge, taking shots of this as it was coming down. I don't know if a panoramic will do me good here, but we're going to try it. Got one. All right, let's go on up to Wolf Falls. I've never been to Wolf Falls. Last time I was here, it was washed out and shut down. So, but it's just up here around the corner, just right at the top of this hill. That's how close it is. We're parked right there. Walk across this bridge. Whoop. Right there. Not even a quarter mile. There's Henderson. All the way up. And here's Wolf. Pretty neat. I'm gonna get some photos and we'll go back to the truck. All right. So, as you can see, we just left Wolf Falls. Walking back down. And we'll head over to the truck. And at that point, we'll decide if we're gonna do a quick run to Babcock. We probably will. I might as well get it done and out of the way. This is the Kmore Mine Trail off of Fayette Station Road. And right there's the truck. It is that close, people. Beautiful. Anyways, let's get up here and get started back. All right, leaving Kmore Mine Trail, going up Fayette Station Road, and driving up out of here. the mini ramps, but those are just cradles to like some kind of a fuel tank. Set of holes over there. On the other side up by the bridge.